Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the Amulet trailer. Now I'm going to record a screen because I am recording this on my phone and the quality might be really bad, but it's the only way I can do it for now, so let's get straight into the breakdown. I'll be pausing a few times. Let's see. Let me turn on the sound. So, first we see Emily go, there's a vision of her from the first book when she was in her house, signifying, the 15 years ago, as you could probably tell, when her amulet awakened, like that. Yeah, and this statement, obviously, when she turned evil. We all remember this from the 8th book, including those stone giants you saw right there. Right there. This guy. Nothing too interesting yet. These are all things we have seen in other books. Just flashbacks, her going in the portal. That changed the world. I didn't know that. And now comes the trailer music, like that. Like now it's like dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's the trailer. It's truly like a movie. You see? So we see one of these robot things. That means they're on Typhon, and she's probably in one of this plane thing. But this is definitely a battle taking place on Typhon, most likely. As you would know, she was heading to Typhon to help her family, fight the stone giants or the shadows, or Icol, maybe. Those are a few possibilities. As you can see, she's looking at the robot here, and there are two stone giants in the background. They look really cool, and this is great. This artwork is impeccable. But yeah, as you can see, this robot is now looking at the stone giants. So we know that she must be battling the stone giants in this book. Now the epic journey comes to an end. Yeah, I want. As we can see, Trellis has arrived to the Elf Kingdom after Emily has destroyed practically half the buildings, wearing a mask because it's COVID. And he falls. I think it's because that's the Elf King, the father. I'm not sure. He probably is. And he's falling because maybe all the memories he's having from seeing his father, or this power that Icol holds as the Elf King, and Trellis has this moment of collapse, oh, all the memories, I don't know how to describe it. It happens in movies a lot. It's kind of like an archetype, you remember the past. Also, Trellis is dressed kind of like Emily here. He's not dressed, he has that Emily's old amulet outfit on here, which is interesting. There's also Elfguard that has a green outfit, and then he's also with this other friend. I don't know who this. Oh, I know who this is. This is those characters introduced in the 7th book that were elves. I forgot what their names were, but it's probably them, or one of them. That's with him there. So he falls, collapses. Music plays. Then we see two of the robots on Typhon fighting each other. So this is obviously the battle on Typhon. They're really emphasizing the action scenes and the primary scenes of the book to get you excited, you know. Anyway, he like boxes him into the air. Let's replay this punch. I want to see it again. Boom! That was a nice punch. So they're having a big battle. The shadows seem to have put our main characters, Leon, all in peril, and they are fending for their lives. And this moment must be like the all hope is lost moment, because like the shadows are now taking over all of Emily's friends and all of our main characters. We'll see where this goes. I'm excited because this scene, the first clickbait of the trailer after seeing those stone giants. I think those stone giants are one of my favorite ideas that Kazu Kabuishi had. As Leon starts to go mad from the shadows. And Emily here is closing her eyes. Here we see a stone giant. I think he died. Like, he just falls and dies, and it might be because Emily killed the stone giant. Most likely it is because she's literally the only person who's powerful enough to actually take down one of these stone giants. So that could be probably what's happening. I love this scene, this animation of the kaboom of the stone giant falling. It's cool. And then Vigo looks and opens his mouth as we see a new stonekeeper here. Who is this? Why is he being introduced in the 9th book? Who could this be? Leave your comments. Leave theories about who this person could be. Let's look at his amulet. Okay, quickly. Could this be Max? It can't be Max. I mean, he has like the horns. But this kind of looks like a mask. That's the thing. It looks like a mask. And this stone looks familiar. Please tell me if you recognize this stone or who this character might be. Leave your theories in the comments. Must be Vigo's friend. Someone who's helped to join the final battle between Icol, another stonekeeper. And then we see a big explosion of one of the robots exploding. And then Emily is with the trees, the goba trees, probably the ones that Nevin found on the mountains because they are on Typhon. And she releases a burst of amulet energy here. And who is this? He looks like a stormtrooper. Like, what is this outfit? But who is this? Like, I really want to know. It looks like he has like chairs on the top of his head. Like, this is where people sit. I don't know, but that could also just be his brain. It's like a robot figure. If you have any theories about him, please leave it in the comments below. Usually, I'm not really good at predicting what characters or what really happens in the book, especially when we see new characters like this. So I'm excited to see how long this book actually becomes. Well, actually, I could look that up, but who is this? And the music is really good too. She's in a mushroom field following this butterfly thing. And then we see mushroom plants here again, with Emily now riding a mountain giant that Max used to be riding. And we did see mountain giants on Typhon in the 8th book, so this must be a biome in Typhon where Emily is like exploring probably, or on a quest for some type of MacGuffin or object that is important or something. Looking for a memory, maybe. Oh, this was my favorite part of the trailer. This is like every action movie. This is what gets you excited and motivated to read and hooks you into the book. When the music starts getting really dramatic, like it's opera, and then you see like Emily and the main character like creating this power burst, which makes me really excited for this book. So we see books here that are like flying, and it's just a bunch of books, and this is Emily using, I think, her full power. And I might do another power scaling video to truly show how powerful Emily has become. But this As you can see, there are books here. There are books. And Emily must be battling Icole, most likely, as in the 8th book she was as well. But that was a puny battle. The Icole just threw her as an old woman. But now she looks like she's succeeding as they clash with their faces half and half, and Emily with her pink eyes and rage and power, as Icole doesn't really have an expression, but he kind of does, looking like he's also mad and angry and acting powerful. I wonder how Emily does this, because isn't Icole theoretically the stone? Like, she's kind of like battling herself. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in the book. And we see Emily's mother and Nevin hugging as the shadows have taken over their ship. As we saw, Leon was taken over by the shadows. And this must be the last hope moment of the book or something, when there's no hope left and the shadows have taken over and the darkness reigns. And this is another one. Emily lands in the water. And she looks old there and holding her breath, but I can just tell Kazu's art quality has doubled in skill. And now she's taken by a bunch of skeletons. Let's replay that part. I think she's kind of going into some memory or some vision of something here. Of like the dead. They're kind of like showing her something. It's like a very Aquaman moment. But there's a lot of archetypes with this. You know, when the person is taken into the... I don't know where it comes from. I have to research that again. But in a lot of stories, we see like the main character, main focus, go into like some treacherous area where she has to find a clue, a memory, or a MacGuffin. So we're seeing this here, and usually it can happen in the finale of a series, especially like Amulet, which just mimicked certain characteristics of Star Wars, not Avengers necessarily, but like Lord of the Rings, these aspects of these important MacGuffins and these fantastical elements with treachery in them. So Amulet focus on that, and in this case, that's what we're seeing here. And it is titled Wave Rider, as she is bursting with energy here too. Also, her cape has been, I think, repaired somewhat, but we'll see. Available wherever books are sold. So I don't want to keep the video too long, but we might go back in a few scenes. Please tell me who this is. First of all, please leave your comments down below. Please watch this video because, you know, we need to discuss Amulet things. And this mountain giant falling is one of the best parts of the thing. Let's find the other scene with mountain giants. Yeah, this scene. This is a cool scene. And then Emily. Yeah, this part. When the music is at its most dramatic, signifying that the battle has begun, the climax, teasing the climax. After Emily has gone through each treachery and all hope is lost, and now she has to save her mother and Nevin one more time, just like she did in the second book with the other monster, which was Luger, when she was much weaker, but now it's in a different case, where they're both alive and the shadows reign. But obviously Emily can pull this off because she did kill a shadow easily in the first book when she knew nothing about using the stone and had like a little rage moment at Trellis. So I think Emily could pull this off very easily. We all know Emily has to win, maybe. I don't know. Don't have... Something tells me that like there's going to be like... She's going to win, but it's going to be at a great cost in the book. We're going to have a somewhat good ending. I also wonder what's going to happen to Trellis, because there's only like one scene with him with the king. But I know the king is Icole, so we'll see. So make sure to like and subscribe as we finish this trailer one more time. Make sure to watch our new videos every day. Well, not every day. Every time they come out, and I will be doing a video on Amulet Book 9 when it comes out in February. I hope he releases another trailer. Bye bye.